Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button. If you like them even more, please subscribe. I'm not going to go through all the Alexa business, I don't feel like it. The time is approximately 20 minutes to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I've been watching on and off the BBC and the Sky News, showing footage of the Queen's coffin being transported throughout Scotland. So my son is going off for a couple of weeks and I'm going to be virtually on my own. My mum said that she'd like to see me tomorrow. Jennifer did, and Jennifer rings me 2 or 3 times a day to check I'm okay. Jennifer's my mum. I haven't seen my mum for over a week now, I don't think. So earlier on today I had a message, would I like to go for lunch before my son goes away? So my son very kindly took me out to the Dockside outlet, where I had a meal, nice meal, 2 poached eggs, 2 pieces of toast, a latte and a strawberry ice cream milkshake, and it was absolutely delicious. And we sat and ate that together before he goes away. He's going off and I'm, like I said, virtually on my own. And it is scary, isn't it, guys? You're watching somebody's funeral, well, preparations for the funeral, and you're living by yourself. I'm somebody's mum, and I'm sure there's other women and men out there living by themselves, and it's quite scary, isn't it? I've already lost my dad. I lost my dad last year, so I know what it's like to follow the hearse. I followed the hearse to the crematorium. So I'm going through all that again, but like watching it on the telly happened to somebody else. My son said to me, well Mum, the funeral's on the 19th and maybe you can go up to London to visit the coffin. And I've been all through that before with my dad. It's very upsetting viewing the coffin and also the body, and I don't want to go through that again. It's very, very, very traumatic. It must be for the royal family, especially Princess Anne, who is in the following the coffin, isn't she? So it's a 6-hour journey following that coffin around Scotland, and you know, they don't stop to eat. They don't stop to go anywhere. So can you imagine being stuck in a car for 6 hours? 6 hours in a car without stopping anywhere. It must be suffocating, it must be hot. And I bet they're hungry as well. See, I think about other people. So we sat down eating a nice meal at the Dockside outlet, where my son and I went before actually, and I did a review online about it. Me, Crystal did. So after we had a meal together, my son was in a bit of a hurry because he's got to go off and get ready, and we went into the range and I got a couple of bits, not a lot because I didn't have much money. I don't have much money either. So there was a lot of people in there. There was loads of people in there. There was loads of people in the cafe. It was a cafe inside the centre, the Dockside Outlet Centre. It was a little cafe. So I'll just show you the couple of things that I got. So, strong, reliable and hard to forget, the bag says. It's got an elephant on it. Strong, reliable and hard to forget. The range. So I've had my hair cut. I wanted to get some hair gel. So I've got Enliven Men Pro Vitamin B5 hair gel. I was just trying to search for any hair gel, to be honest. It's all a bit rushed. I got these for Max. Clever Paws Fabulous Care for Your Pets. Calcium Bones. I've already given Max one of those. And, you know, always remember your mum. Because I remember my mum. I've got a mum. So I got this Mummy Bear cup. Mummy Bear. It's double-sided. Mummy Bear, Mummy Bear. And remembering the Queen, which I'm going to keep on my handbag. A handbag charm. 1952 to 2022. This one. That's what was hanging on the range. Still feeling slightly shocked. Slightly, I don't know. I think people don't know actually. They're just we're carrying on, aren't we? Everybody's carrying on. Good boy. Good boy. Grumpy. The television is dominated with the Queen. The radio stations are playing sombre music. It's like all the songs are slowed down. So, you know, what I would say to anybody that's depressed, because I get very depressed, is to don't watch the TV all day long. You know, do something else, get away from the news and do something else, right? Because people that have got depression need to be careful. I lost my dad last year, and funerals make me feel upset and depressed, and so does watching a coffin. So anyone that's suffering depression, I say to, if you know somebody that is, look after them, make sure they're okay. Because I started a couple of days ago, just after I heard the news that the Queen had passed on, especially the following day, I felt awful. And people that are depressed and feel like, you know, almost suicidal, need someone to be with them. They don't need, you know, to be destructed and have abuse thrown at them. Because someone that suffers from depression can, you know, feel worse, which I did on Friday. I felt terrible on Friday. I didn't know what to do on Friday. Luckily, you know, I've got my mum to ring. So I rang my mum, I talked to my son, right? So anybody that's depressed, don't focus on it all day. You know, you need time for yourself. It is dominating the radio stations. It is dominating the TV stations. You need to do something else for some time, because if you keep focusing on that, it can be very distressing. Because I found it distressing. I myself have actually seen my father's body, and you know, when I see coffins, it reminds me of it. When I was in the range, all the Halloween stuff is all out, isn't it? The skulls, the coffin lids. You know, because what is Halloween? It's everything to do with a skeleton. It's something to do with coffins. So when I went in the range, I saw some coffin lid cookies. Coffin lid cookies. Now, I am okay. Hopefully I'm seeing my mum tomorrow. My son is going away, and I did see some coffin lid biscuits and skulls and skeletons and scary things, right? So I would me myself, I'm a strong person. I've gone through a lot. And other people have as well, not just me, but some people aren't as strong as I am, and it can actually drive them insane. You know, really, really upsetting and distressing it can be. Did I show you I got ginger nuts as well? So I've had a meal, me, Crystal has. So I'm not hungry. But when I came back from walking my dog Max just now, when I came back from walking my dog, right, because my mum said to me a couple of days ago, she went, you can bring your dog on Monday if you want to, your dog. And my mum knows my dog's name is Max. She never says you can bring Max, she says you can bring your dog. I did enjoy my meal with my son. It wasn't spoilt at all, and I enjoyed my meal. I'm not hungry. At this moment in time, I'm not depressed or upset. I've wished my other son a happy birthday because it's one of my son's birthdays today. So the Queen's passing has fallen on my son, near my son's birthday, and you don't feel like celebrating a birthday when someone's passed on, do you? Right, so I came back and this was sticking out of my letterbox, number 5. Morello Pizza and Grill Pizza. This is the one I order from when I'm round my mum's at Chatham at Durrell Gardens, Morello's. The minimum order for free delivery is £10, and they only carry £10 in change. And where are they based? 175 High Street, Rochester. This is the leaflet my mum sometimes gives me to order a takeaway when I'm round hers. That was sticking out of my letterbox. And I do believe I went round to see my mum last Sunday. So I haven't seen her today, but my son has taken me out for a meal. I didn't go to church because I pray from home. So guys, I've had a meal. I've taken Max out twice today. And, you know, when you're on your own, you have to be strong and resilient. And know when you need help and when you don't. As for upstairs, I've just completely ignored it today. I've had a good day. This morning it was quiet, and it was fairly noisy when I got back. They started being noisy again when I got back from having my lunch. I'd had stupid messages again. And we don't want to spoil the filth that came out of their mouth when we're trying to mourn the Queen. But even when the Queen's passed, there's perverts. It doesn't stop. Right, guys, I'm going to get on with the rest of my evening. Max is zonked out. Hang on, I'll just show you when he's tired. We've just been for a walk together. There he is. Tired. Wants his tummy tickled. Is that nice? It is, isn't it? Is that nice? Right, guys. See you later.